Hello guys, hello my good people. Nimewamiss sana. It's your girl again, Leonida. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy again to be back again. But um, I've been away for a long time, but then I'm back. And you need to bear with me because I don't have most time maybe to making videos, but then we'll be getting along. Alright, today I feel like let's talk about culture, as in the shocks that I met over here, entailing culture. We all understand that many people or different countries, they have different cultures. Our cultures are not the same. The culture that is in Africa is not the culture that is in Saudi Arabia, maybe Qatar, Dubai, Oman, Lebanon, Egypt. They have different types of cultures. Now, in this video, let's talk about the culture over here. In fact, when I came over here, I was so shocked. You know, like you're from your country, you like mingling with maybe men, children, women, as in we can all sit or fit in one room. Women, men, children, all different types of people. But when you come to this place, there is nothing like that. Here, we have different rooms for men, we have different rooms for women, and we have different rooms for the girls and different rooms for the boys. So like when maybe the visitors come over here, let's give an example, this place that I'm working. When the visitors come, we ladies or we women, we are not supposed to be seen by the men. Even if you are a house help, your madam or your boss will not allow you to be seen. Yani, like, I can say that is kind of yani, unafungiwa tu, yani wasikuone. I really don't understand why, but then according to their culture, it's just meant that way. The men, they stay in their room and the women in their room. Even when eating, the men eat differently and the women eat differently, apart from the family. As in, maybe, let's give an example of this family. They can only eat together when they are in our house, in the house. But when they go out there, they will not go and sit like that. The women will sit differently and the men will sit differently. That is one. And it's quite shocking. You know, like, Kenya tumezoea ile life yenye unatoka tu kwa nyumba unachomoka cho. Unaenda, you mingle with men, you can say hi to a man, but over here, you cannot say hi to a man unless and otherwise it's your boss, maybe in that house only. But you don't mingle a lot with the man of the house. Another one, eating together, like they eat while seated in a circle. Now I was so shocked because in Kenya, unaekewa tu chakula yako kwa plate. Of course, wao watumii sahani ile wakiwa pamoja hivi wingi. They just sit, they use like a plate like a tray where they pour the rice inside and the meat inside. And maybe there is salad, but here they call it salad. They call now that tray is the one they eat from. They eat and they use the hands to eat. Whereas in Kenya we use spoons. Maybe when you eat ugali is when you can use When you eat rice, maybe in Kenya is when you use a spoon, and a hand when you eat ugali, maybe. But over here, everything they eat, they just use a hand. But it's sometimes, but in 1 2 occasions they use a spoon. But mostly they eat together in a circle. But when they're in their families, like I have 3 people, they can eat while seated on the sofa sets. But when their visitors come, they just sit down round like this, then they eat from there. Unless and otherwise, the person is too old to sit to sit down. Maybe that person can sit on a seat. That was so shocking for me, but then with the time I got used to. But as for me, I don't eat like that. With me, I sit my chair. I eat using a spoon. I don't use a hand. I only use a hand to eat maybe ugali when I cook ugali, but I don't really use a hand. Another thing, maybe the way they pray, but that didn't shock me so much because maybe I used to see maybe on TVs, but then I came to reality over here to see the way they pray, but then I got used to that. Um, Another thing, what is that again? Yeah, maybe those are the ones that shocked me so much. Yeah, wearing abayas. Now here, there are those of us here, they call us shagalas. The shagalas as in mamid sasa. Kuna wengine uvanga abaya. Abaya ni ile nguo yao ya Waislamu ya wanawake, inakaya black. So like kama uko married unavalia, unaacha tu tumacho hivi peke yake. But pia kama umefika like maybe tuseme 14 years and above, kama wewe ni msichana pia unavalia hivyo. Na kama umefika hiyo time, you will not mingle with other boys. You cannot. Now here, like there is this thing that wanawake hawaendeshangi gari, by the way. Sometimes, yani nilisoma somewhere that law yao haikubali wanawake kuendesha gari. Mpaka nikashangaa, kwa nini nchi gani yenye wanawake hawaendeshi gari? Wakati niliona hiyo kitu mahali, nilikuwa na Google mahali, nilishtuka sana. But then it's part of their life. Yeah. Na huku maybe kuna wale wenye hawatoki, kama mimi sitokangi rahisi hivyo. I don't go out. I only go out once if I want something from a shop and maybe a phone. But maybe if it's shopping, my madam will buy for me and bring for me. But if she brings what you don't want, you can say no, or rather you just use it like the way it is. Yeah, I think those are the ones that really shock me so much. They really shock me so much. But with the time, I got used to. Now I'm okay. Life is normal. Like now I'm alone in the house. They left. Oh, another thing actually. When they go far, they lock you in the house. They lock you in the house, like you can't go outside when they're not there. Now, like it's a week now. I'm locked in the house, but I'm used